Good morning, guys. It's like 6:45 and it's my first ever affiliated dressage competition. This is so exciting. So again, I'm doing it on Perry and fingers crossed it all goes well. But yeah, come along with us to my first ever affiliated competition. We are ready. Don't mind me. I am obsessed with Abbey Lee Dance Company at the moment. Anyway, I'm gonna go and put my riding stuff on. I am actually quite early because I got up a bit earlier than I expected. So I get to chill for a bit, sit around, do nothing. Delicious. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready. The outfit is on. Don't mind how wrinkly my shirt is. Forgot to iron it. It's fine, it will be under a jacket and tie. Who cares? Then I'll show you guys. We have my joggers, which are super cute. I tuck my shirt in because otherwise it sticks out underneath my jacket and that's a no-no. I'm not doing the top button up yet because I don't want to strangle myself unless I have to. Yeah, I'm going to put some trackies on over the top of these because I don't want to get them dirty. Then I have to get an outfit together and my school bag ready for school after the competition in case we have enough time to go and take me there afterwards. If not, it's fine. But we'd like to try and make it to prove a point that we actually do care about school. So yeah. All my bags for today are here. They'll be sitting in my car. I might not even go to school, but I've still got clothes for school and my school bag. So yeah. Let's rate this dressage test, and before you guys say anything, I know I've got short stirrups, I'm in a jump saddle and I have very weak joints. If I was in a dressage saddle, they would be longer stirrups, I promise. So, I thought our centre line was quite good. I turned a little bit late going in and a little bit early going out, but he was nice and positive, looked quite good. We were very active, pretty good. As you can see, I turned here a little bit earlier than I'd like to, but that's fine. Then we had our circle here, and I thought the first half was super nice. Second half didn't go as well, but as you can see, there were some gorgeous moments right there. He was a little bit less active in this test than he was in the last test I rode on him, but that's fine, but you can see me kicking him quite a bit. Second half was still good, but it wasn't really round, it was like square with round corners, so that's my bad. This walk was quite good. We had a couple, maybe one or two too many strides, but that's fine. It was fine, it was very positive. This riding around here was quite good. He's got such an attractive trot. Like, I don't know whether that's just me, but like, yeah. I was sort of telling him off for bending his neck the wrong way there, so don't mind that. But these half circles are a bit interesting, and then the video cuts out and halfway through my second circle. Second circle was a bit of a motorbike turn because my outside leg wasn't working very well. This transition to one horse's length was great in my opinion, but yeah. And then we trot round to do another circle here, and I thought that was quite nice. I wasn't going into my corners as much as I'd hoped, but I thought this circle was very nicely presented. Yeah, enjoy, gang. God, he's so cute. I love his little trot. I turned a little bit later than I hoped because I couldn't get my outside leg to work today for some reason, so that was fun. I thought this transition was really nice. I could have asked for a bit more of a positive walk here, that's fine, it was still nice. And then we had a super nice rewalk, and annoyingly they put like the marker for this whatever a bit far out, so I had to improvise and put on like turn where I should have instead of where the marker said. But yeah, this was a super nice rewalk. I thought it could, again, it could have been a bit more active, my whole test could have been a bit more active, but still super cute. He's so pretty. I love his little stocking / sock. He always gets excited when you pick him back up for a walk for a trot after a walk. So that's why he did like 1/2 step of trot, but I didn't get marked down for that, which is nice. This walk was nice. This was my circle. It was pretty good. I thought my steering was a bit interesting, but that's fine. He's so cute and fluffy. And then you have to pick up trot on the second half of this circle. And I thought it wasn't too bad, but he tried to get the incorrect bend, so I fixed that. But yeah, that was nice. Nearly forgot to finish my circle there. Panicked halfway through that one, to be honest, but that's fine. Then we have to do a nice change of rein. Now this was positive. Like, look at that trot. Oh my gosh, he travels. I was holding so much with my seat because he was like going for it over this one. Then I really like the turn for this centre line. It was a little bit early, but you know what, we sorted it out. This transition was super nice. It was bang, well, it's slightly before X, but you know what, that's fine. Then we have to walk all the way to G. And I thought my halt was quite good. I'm still not great at getting square halts, but could have been worse. Not bad. Good boy, Perry Boos. Lots of pats for the good boy. You're right, Buggy. Hello. Hi, Perry.
Good man. Good boy. How do you go, mate? Papa? Oh, that's a good boy. Why are you fucking dormant? Baby.
Perry.
Right.
Perry.
Right.
Stop eating. There we go. So I am just walking Perry out to the field after our first ever attempt, both mine and his, our first ever attempt at affiliated dressage. It was pretty good. It could have been better, could have been worse. It was a really decent first attempt, and you know what, I am super proud of what we did. I don't think it was as good as our unaffiliated dressage, but you know what, we always have room to learn. So I'm gonna go and find out where we place now, because we've had to run home and take him back and make sure his friend is okay. But yeah, can we stop trying to eat? Perry thinks he did a good job. So guys, the results are in. So, because this is a British event, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Because this is a affiliated British dressage competition, you usually will score lower than you do unaffiliated, because they're harsher, they're more strict on marks, and you know what? I like that because it challenges me. So, before I get any further, I'm going to say that our school, first of all, was a qualifying school, so we are aiming for the Associated Championships, and a qualifying score has to be at least 60%, and we smashed that. We got 66.1. Straight off the bat, it's a good start. We had a pretty consistent test. I think we got 1 6.5, 1 6, everything else was 6.5s or 7s. So our 6 was for my second half 10 metre circle, and I completely agree with her. It was not great, it was not pretty, you know what, fine by me. The judges' comments were: a willing horse showing pleasing activity and a good attitude. I would like to see greater encouragement to the bend in turns and development of softness at the pole for a rounder frame. 100% agree. Look at the videos, he's got some moments where he's completely on the bridle, he's on the vertical, gorgeous. Other moments he's just trotting around like he's having a nice time. And we were having a nice time, but we need a bit more, you know? Serious stuff. So, without further ado, we did it again. We came first at our third ever competition together. That is our 3rd out of 3 wins, which is still absolutely shocking to me. I unfortunately once again beat my mum. Sorry. And I 100%, I didn't think I was going to win. I thought the other lady that we were against, because there were only 3 in our section, I thought the other lady that we were against was so much better than me, and I thought that she had a much more consistent test, and I overall liked hers more than I liked mine. But then again, my own harshest critique. So I am incredibly pleased with that, as both of our first dressage attempts affiliated. Yeah, I'm incredibly lucky to ride someone else's horse who's as brilliant as he is. But yeah, we have some exciting things coming up. I'm not going to tell you them now. You can have a little guess. But yeah, all in all, a pretty great day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in our next episode, whether that's dressage with Perry or eventing with Bandit. I hope you stay tuned and watch it. Bye guys, stay perfect.